Next topic we're going to discuss is how to send an email, how to reply to an email. So something to do with email. So the first step first, to open your own email, always you have to open the browser. Okay, like you did for Google search or shopping, you always have to open a browser. So let me open a browser. I'm just going to choose Firefox, double click on the Firefox. And then the second step is on the very top, you just type www.gmail.com. I think most of us have Gmail account, so I'm typing www. So if you have Yahoo means you type www.yahoo.com. So if you have Gmail means we're going to choose www.gmail.com. So click on this URL space and type www.gmail.com and press enter to complete your action. Once you press enter, it's asking what is your email address. So I click on it and then type info@pixeltraining.com. That's my email address and press enter. And then I type my password. Once I type my password and click next. So because my email address starts with info, once I logged in, you will see on the very right side corner, the word I is indicated there, which means I have logged in. Okay, so if I click on it, you can even see, okay, info@pixel- that's my email address. Okay, if it's Adam means you will see the big A there. If it's Fatima means F will be there. Okay, so you know that is your account. So here, before we move on to the email, there are a few buttons here. Let me explain you. There's something called compose. What does compose mean? To write a new email to someone. You're not replying anyone. A fresh email, you're sending it to someone. Okay, not replying to an email. At the moment, you can see inbox. It's how many email? 629. If you see all these emails, I haven't opened it. Some of them are open, some of them I haven't opened. If I click and open an email, and then automatically 629 become 628. So I can read this email. Let's say I've finished reading this email, and if I want to reply this person, I can go to the very bottom. You will see a reply button here, or on the very top, if I scroll up, this button here, can you see here, and like a backward arrow, that is also reply. Either you can go to the bottom and click the reply button, or you can click this button to reply. I'm not going to reply this email because it's an automated email. A company called Exam Ninja, they keep on sending me email. But you might ask me, well, okay, there's so much email you got it from Exam Ninja. Why can't you just stop it? If you're not using it, how can you stop it? So what I can do is I can go open any email. Usually on the very bottom of the email, there should be an option called unsubscribe. Okay, can you see there's an option called change your preference, or we'll look for the word subscribe or unsubscribe. Yeah, so you can see here you're currently subscribed to Exam Ninja. You can change your preference. So I click on change your preference. What happened now? It's taking me to their website, and I can just say unsubscribe. So what happens now? I won't get any email from them. So let me go back to my email again. If I click on inbox, from tomorrow onwards or from today onwards, they won't be sending an email because I stopped it now. Okay. So like that you can unsubscribe, because the reason why I have 628 emails is some of the email is like advertisement. I don't bother reading them. That is why it's 628. Okay. So the next option, the compose, is for composing a new email to someone. Inbox, it's like a post box to see what you have in how many emails you have in your email system, which is inbox.
Yeah, please. Sometimes the reply.
Yes.
You also have another option, reply all.
Yes, we'll see that. Let me finish it, and then I'll give you time to ask questions. Okay. So here I go to inbox, and then there's another important option. Leave this all. There's an option called sent. Sent means any email you sent in the past will be shown here. Spam. Spam is something which is not legitimate. Sometimes they'll send you an email saying that, oh, you won a lottery, or oh, we owe you £1,000, something like that, which is it's a scam. So it automatically goes to spam. Okay. Sometimes, for example, this person Noel Smith is my friend actually. His email automatically end up going into the spam. But I know this is not the spam. So what I should do is probably I choose this person and there is an option here which says not spam. So when I do that, what happened? Next time when Noah send me an email, it won't go to spam, it goes to inbox directly. Even when I say not spam now, this email will be automatically moved from here, spam, to inbox. Okay? And then another important information is labels. I was explaining you. I have different labels here, like CV, debt collection, GLL, HSBC. There are different labels here. Any email I've got from, let's say, British Gas. I can choose a label called British Gas and put all those email into the British Gas. So what happened, anytime in the future I need to go and search for one particular email, I can go to the label will have all my email into it. Okay? And if I scroll down,
How do we do the label?
I'm coming. Okay, so if I come down to the bottom, there is an option called more, and then you can see a trash. So trash, any email you delete, it will automatically go to trash. Okay? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay? If I want to send new email, let's say I always said I have to go on Compose. So I click on Compose. So in the Compose, you have a lot of options. You have to, you have CC, you have BCC, okay, and so on. So to means to whom you are sending an email. For example, I'm sending an email to admin at pixel-training.com, or I can say to George79532 at gmail.com, a different person. I'm choosing it. Subject, in one word or couple of words, you explain what is this email about. Maybe I'm just saying, okay, I traveled recently to Jamaica. I want to experience my Jamaica travel. So I just type the word as Jamaica as a subject. Okay, and then here on the third box, I can just type, oh, hi, admin, hope. Can you see it, all of you? Okay. Hope you're fine or well. Okay. I recently traveled to Jamaica and brought you some gifts. Please let me know your convenient time so we can meet. Something like that. Okay. So here I made some mistake. Let me make more mistakes. So there are a few mistakes here. Okay. And then at the bottom, I'm just going to I'm typing many thanks. And who is sending the email? I'm just saying Val is sending the email. Okay. So I wrote everything. If I want to check the spelling, I can do it in one go. Can you see there are 3 dots here? So click on these 3 dots and I say check spelling. When I do that, it says these are the spelling mistakes. So what I should do is I click on the word. It automatically suggests your spelling is wrong. This is the correct spelling. I click on it. Brought. I click on it and I say bought. And then convenient. I click on the word convenient and this is the correct spelling. It can do a spell check and also you can change the spelling thing.
What did you click on? Recheck.
No, not recheck. These 3 dots here, and then I choose check spelling. At the moment we already corrected it, so there's nothing here. So now I can click send. So that is how you send a email. Let's say if I want to send an email to 2-3 people at the same time, how do I do it? Same thing. You go to Compose. Here I'm going to type admin, for example, and then CC and blocked carbon copy. What is CC and what is BCC? CC means carbon copy. When I choose it, automatically it gives me a place where I can type a lot of other email addresses. Blocked carbon copy means, let's say I'm sending an email to a person called George. He came late. So I'm sending an email to George. In the blocked carbon copy, I'm putting the supervisor email address or the manager. So which means George doesn't know I'm also sending it to the manager. Okay. That is what blocked carbon copy. But if I put it on CC means everyone knows, oh, this email has been sent to 10 people, for example. But anything, if I put it on BCC means the person who I'm sent doesn't know that it's been sent to the manager also. So if he's coming late, for example, if I put it on BCC, next time the manager see that same person, George, and he say, oh, George, I think your supervisor sent me an email before. Last week you came late and you're coming late again. But George doesn't know that any email I'm sending to George is also shared to the manager.
So this is confidential.
It's confidential to that particular. It's a blocked. It says It's a blocked carbon copy means the manager is aware that George is coming late, but the George is not aware this or any email is receiving from the supervisor that the manager also is getting it. Okay, but he doesn't know it. Okay, but anything you put it on the CC, I put 10 email addresses here means George will know the same email has been sent to 10 people. Okay. Copy the same email to all of them. But if I put it on BCC, if I put George here, and if I put let's say Steve is the manager, if I put Steve here, which means George doesn't know it's been sent to Steve. Yeah, usually we don't use it for normal circumstance. Normally in company they always use the CC and BCC for different purposes. Sometimes the director wants to see what is going on around the whole company. Means every email sent to every person is being BCC to director. So director always keep an eye on what you're doing.
What's full of CC?
Sorry?
What's the full of CC?
Carbon copy. Like carbon copy. Like you're doing a receipt, underneath the receipt you put a carbon copy. Whatever you're writing, it goes underneath. Same. But the only difference is CC and BCC. BCC is the person you're sending to doesn't know that it's been sent to another person also. Okay, so that is the only difference. And subject, like I said, always subject means in one or two words you explain what is this email about. Sometimes I've seen people writing hi, how are you here, not needed. You just say greeting or Jamaica or I'm applying for a job application number 6934, and then you start the email from the next box. You can say
the reason for the email.
yeah, the reason for the email in your subject, yes, like a title, exactly. Yeah, but sometimes people end up writing a whole line here, is not needed. Subject is what is this email about. For example, if I close this, you can see here in my inbox, Laura sent me an email, but the subject is online training. Okay, someone else sent me an email. Okay, there's a person called Tuptan sent me an email. The subject is print, please, which means there is something is written inside, but the subject is print, please, which means he want me to print something. So when I open the email, he can describe it. It will be described. Okay. Okay. Now again, let me go to compose here. Let's say I'm going to send an email to some person. Let's say it's the same person, admin. So my email address is info. I'm sending it to admin, and then the subject I'm going to choose. For example, I have to buy a projector. I'm going to buy so projector will be the subject. Here at the third space, I just have to say, hi admin, hope you're fine, and then I want to continue typing something. But what happened, all of a sudden I just got a telephone call saying that, oh, your daughter is sick at school, so I have to go and pick her up. So what should I do is, all I can do is, I'm not going to send it now, don't click send, just close it. I can just go to the top here and just say sign out, and then I close it, and I go to my daughter's school and then fix all the issue and come back the next day, for example. And then once I come back, I can go back to my email now. So let me go back to my email. Let me go back to Firefox. I type gmail.com, and then I click on info, already there. I just type my password and just click next. Now I want to continue from the email I've done yesterday, for example. So I just go to draft. You can see draft has two messages. Okay, I click on draft. When I click on draft, automatically you can see the first message is what is the subject there? Projector. So you click on the draft. Now I can continue. Okay, I can just say, oh, can you please look for a projector for Pixel? Our budget is, let's say, 600 pounds max. Okay, so something like that I'm typing, and then with kind regards I'm typing. Let's assume this is Friday today. Let's assume we are in Friday. I don't want to send today. I want to send this message for Monday morning. So don't click send. Instead of clicking send, can you see there's an arrow mark here?
Yes.
Click on the arrow. I can schedule the send automatically. So I can go to schedule and I say tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, I say Monday morning. Or I can even go to pick a date and type myself and choose a specific date. So I choose Monday morning. So what happened now? Is my email sent now? No. It's been scheduled for Monday morning. Do I need to log into my computer to do that? No. The Google company will automatically send all your scheduled email on Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Okay, unless if you want to cancel it, because still we have time. Today is what? We are on Monday, but we want to send it next Monday morning, for example. You can go to schedule and you can say there is an email scheduled for 23rd of June. If I open it and then if I click cancel, what will happen? It won't send for Monday morning. Okay, if I cancel it, let's see what happens. And then it will open again. So now what I can do is I can click send now if I want to send now, or if I want to schedule it, I can go to more and then go to schedule. And Monday I don't want to send at 8 o'clock, I want to send at 9 o'clock. So I go to pick a date and time. I just choose Monday the 23rd. Time I'm just going to choose 9 a.m. not p.m. and then I just say schedule and I click OK. So what happened now? I've got to send, I scheduled it but not for 8 o'clock, for 9 o'clock. Okay, that is how you can go to Compose and send a email to someone. And there was a question from someone. Okay, sometimes there are some emails, for example, I've got from these people, let's say a group of people. Okay, let's say this email is from me to some, like nearly 5-6 people have sent it, and I think there is a question you said, like
Label.
there's a reply or there's a reply all button. So reply means you're replying to the person who sent an email, but imagine in the email you have 5 different people it's been sent to also. So in that instance, if I go to this the 3 dots here, and I can just say, for example, there should be option say reply all. What means at the moment it's not that, because probably there's not more than one person here, but you have reply all. When I say reply all means it will reply to all 4 or 5 people which is inside the email. Let's say one email I'm sending to 4 people right now, and when you're replying you say reply all means it will send to everyone that reply. Okay, so that is reply all. But there is an option called forward. For example, this email, I think this is important, but I want to send it to a person called Steve. So which means I just go to these 3 dots here and I say forward. When I say forward here, I have to type the Steve's email address here. Okay, so here I'm just not going to show you, but I'm just assume that is a person called Steve. You can type the Steve's email address. Okay, and then you click send, which means you're forwarding that email you already got from someone to a person called Steve. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so compose means you're composing a new email to someone, or you can send an email to one person, or you can send to more than one person as well. So inbox means whatever email you got, you're just seeing whatever you got in the inbox here. When you want to open, you can just move your mouse and open it. Okay, now anything you sent, you can click on send mail. At the moment we send an email to admin, so you can see that email is sitting there. I can open it. You can see it. Hi, hope you're well. I've traveled to Jamaica. I bought some new gifts. Please let me know your convenient time. So it's there in the sent message. Now, Scheduled, you know what is scheduled, because we schedule one message to send it on 23rd on June at 9 o'clock. So it's on the schedule. Draft means any email you typed but you didn't send it, you closed it all of a sudden because you have to
Why
go.
do you do that close? I forgot.
Yeah, no, you
That-
just
which
see,
one
you're
is better?
typing it, you just
Yeah.
close here, that's it.
Can we
Like for
do-
example, I'm typing another email, admin, and then subject is, let's say, email draft, for example. I'm just typing something, and then here I'm just typing some information.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I decide to go from the computer, means I just close it. When I close it, automatically my draft will become, it was 2 before, it became 3 now. So when you log in back, you go back to draft, you can see the last email here, email draft. Can you see the very top one? If I open it, from wherever I finished typing, I just continue and then I click send.
So far, when you open immediately, you see the draft there, you're not going to search for it.
Sorry?
As soon as you have put, you have closed down.
Yeah, when I close down,
Yeah, when you open, it's gone.
yeah, it's
The
I've
draft
closed
is
it now.
automatic, yeah.
It's gone, but it is gone where? To
In
draft.
Yeah,
So when you
because
log in back, when you close it and when you log in back, instead of going to inbox or compose, you just go to draft. On the draft, I have how many emails now? 3 email. So I just go to the very top one. So this is the email with the subject email draft. So I can continue typing it and then I click send.
If you
Yeah.
want residual, you go to that small.
Sorry?
If you want schedule for another day, not sending that late.
Okay. Yeah, then I go to schedule. Exactly. I can go to schedule. If I click send now, means it will be instantly sent now. But if I want to schedule it for tomorrow morning, means I can go there and I choose schedule and I say tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I can choose. The reason why we do it is because sometimes what happens, you end up sending an email on Friday. No company bothers to look into it until Monday morning. So at least if you schedule it for Monday morning at 8 o'clock, your email will be on the very top. Yeah. Otherwise they have to read the top message and they go backward to Friday. So it's better not to send it on Friday. You better send it on Monday morning. Okay, you schedule it for Monday
So
morning.
far, the small sign down here with the schedule is the same thing. The schedule up there next to draft.
No, not that one. You only click here to schedule.
Or
Only this button here, you only click when you want to cancel any schedule. Then you go to that button here. I'll show you. We have one for 23rd, right? This you open it and I can cancel it if I don't want to send it for Monday. That is why this option is there. But otherwise, normally from the compose itself, you have the schedule option. Yeah,
yeah.
basically. And let's say like here, for example, I'm opening here. This email ninja. All the ninja, I want to put it in one label. How do I do it? Because this is important email. Let's assume. Or imagine you got an email from HSBC. I want to label it as HSBC and put it inside HSBC. Like for example, these 2 email 1, 2, 3 is very, very important. I think so. Here when I do it, can you see there is an option here on the top where it says move to.
Yes.
See, if you're not sure, move your mouse here and see what will happen. What is this?
That's
Delete. What does it say?
Reports back.
What does it say? Archive. But I want, what does it say? Move to. And label. So here I can just click label. There are already many label I've created. I don't have a label for Ninja. So I go
Create new.
create new and I'm going to call this as Ninja. And then just click create. So what happened? All these 3 email is coming under Ninja label. So like let's say like for example on the left side I go down. I just go to scroll down. Can you see there's a label called Ninja?
Yes.
So I click on Ninja means what happened? Those 3 email I put them as label as Ninja will come there directly. So what I'm trying to explain is, for example, I'm saying HSBC here. There's one called HSBC or Barclays. Anything to do with Barclays is here. Anything to do with my HSBC is here. Yeah. So labeling is good so that if you want anything for the future, you can create a label called CV. So maybe you can put that email with the CV into that CV label, which means you can easily access it rather than going through all 1,000 emails here. You can just label it that way. It's a bit easier. Okay, let's say these 3 emails here, we labeled this as Ninja. But these 2 email is also from Ninja. So what I should do? I just choose these 2 email and I go to labels and I say, I scroll down, I choose Ninja and I say apply. So what happened now? All the 5 of them got the Ninja label. Okay? And I scroll down further down. There are a few more Ninja here. I scroll, I select these 2 email. I come down. Oh, there's nothing there. It's okay. There's 2 email here, 2 or 3 email here. And then I go to, there's a label and there's move to. Move means it won't be in the inbox anymore. If I click move and then I scroll down and I choose Ninja, what happened now? It is gone from my inbox. It's not in inbox anymore. Okay, except the first few email. I choose this, all of them Ninja, and I go here, move, and I choose Ninja, for example. Where is it? Yeah. What happened is not in my inbox anymore. It is separately onto my Ninja label. So it's not here. So if I need those email, all I have to do is scroll down and then look for the word Ninja label. And how many emails are there inside? 11 email. It's all sitting inside my Ninja folder. It's like a folder, imagine.
So if the same person that writes Exam Ninja
Yes.
writes to you again,
Yes.
do they come into just...
No, it will go to inbox.
They don't go into Ninja.
No, it won't go to Ninja.
So you have to move them
You have to
aside.
move it, yes. It will always, if someone, a Ninja is sending another email, means it will only go to an inbox. So, but the importance of label is, sometimes, for example, I got a water bill, or electricity bill, a gas bill by email. If I can just move it to HSBC, I move to Thames Water, I move to EDF, which means in the future, if I am going to go back to my bill, I don't have to go through my inbox. I rather go to my label of EDF and then look for my energy bill for that particular period.
You have to remember to move it.
Yes, you have to move it, but it's not needed. But for me, I find it easier because, and let's say I want to look for my car insurance, means I have a label called car insurance. I go there, I will see what insurance I have, because any email I got from the car insurance company, I moved it there already. So for me, it's easy. Rather than going through thousands of email, I have a label for it. Yeah, is it clear? And let's say like one of these email, like this email is not needed, so I choose the email and I click delete. So what happened now? It is moved to trash. It's not deleted, it's temporarily deleted. So if I go to the trash, for example, if I scroll down and then you click on trash, the email I've deleted is sitting there for certain number of days. I think 30 days they say. But imagine I don't want it in my trash also. Then I can choose the email I want, like 1, 2, 3, or maybe I choose all of them by clicking on the top box. And what should I say? Delete forever. So what will happen if I click delete forever? It's permanently deleted. Can I retrieve it? No. Okay. So sometimes when you delete it, and if you go to the trash and delete it, you won't have it. So sometimes it's better you delete it once and leave it. Later you might need it. So at least you can go back to your trash and get it. Okay. Otherwise, sometimes you think I might need it in the future, means you can label it and at least move it to the label. So yeah. Okay, once I finish with the email, I just have to go to the I here and then I click sign out. Okay. So that is how you sign out. Sometimes when you're using a public computer, let's say library, but well, I see my email, I don't want people to see my email address. So all I have to do, remove an account and click on the minus icon. So what happened now? It is not on the